It's bonfire night here in the UK, so if you can hear explosions, there's nothing to worry about. It's just fireworks. So I have been hearing so much about, obviously everyone talks about Sol de Janeiro body sprays, everyone talks about 71 and 62 specifically, and I don't really want to spend 20 quid on a body spray. You can't test them. So for Christmas, I think they brought out this Mist Master mix, I should say. So this is 30ml bottles of 4 of their popular body sprays. So I thought this would be a really good way to test it out, because also then, you know, I figured if I really like any of them, I can always get a bigger bottle. If I don't like them, I can sell this on. Spoiler alert, I don't like any of these. And so if you really love these, maybe this is not the video for you, because I don't want to offend you, but they're not my kind of thing. So there is something I've definitely learnt about myself here. This is what's in the box. Just make sure that's in focus. So it's Brazilian crushed Cheirosa 62, Brazilian crushed Cheirosa 68, 40 and 71 basically. So you take it out of the box. What I have realised, and I did already sort of know this about myself, is I don't like the sort of nutty perfumes that I perceive as biscuity. Now, I already knew that I didn't like popcorn accords, so this is how it comes. It is really cool though. It's really cool. We'll go through them one by one. So like I said, I don't like popcorn accords. I really don't like anything that smells like pastry or biscuits. There's something about those kind of smells that I just think smell dirty. It reminds me of the smell of like dirty carpets or dirty towels, you know, get that weird, or smelly feet, like it's got this weird like biscuity smell about it, which I don't like in kind of perfumes at all. I hate anything that smells popcorny in perfumes, and I really don't like anything that's biscuity, which, you know, I mean, occasionally I make a mistake and I buy something that's called gingerbread, and what do I expect? But sadly, the two that I was interested in here are 71 and 62. Those were the two that I was particularly interested in here. I'm just going to kind of try to adjust this a little bit. Let's try to brighten this up as well. It's a bit dark, doing it in the evening. So 71, I'll read you the notes. Let's start with, I'm just going to make sure I've got that 62, don't get them mixed up. So 71, the notes are caramel, macadamia nuts, white chocolate, vanilla, sea salt and coconut nectar. Now that sounds delicious. Delicious. Let me just spray this. Ugh, can I smell it from the... I can actually smell it from the sprayer. And from the sprayer, it's kind of lovely. But in reality... oh my god, biscuits. Now, here's the thing. I like nutty perfumes when they have the kind of essence of the specific scent or flavour of that specific nut. What I don't like is a general kind of biscuity nut accord. Yeah, I just really can't, and that's the problem. It means that these are really difficult for me to smell. I have tried a couple on my skin, and it instantly made me feel like I'd been at someone's house and used one of their towels that they didn't wash often enough, and it has that weird stale smell about it. And I don't mean mildew, it's a really specific kind of, yeah, I mean digestive biscuits is what I'm thinking of. And that's what this smells like. It smells like... So obviously it's very gourmand, because what it smells like is some kind of like biscuit-based, like white chocolate, like tart or something, you know? Like a caramel. It very much smells like a food, but it doesn't smell like a food that I would want to smell on my skin. So, again, like I said, I can appreciate why people are mad for these, because they smell so much like food, but I cannot cope with this weird sort of biscuit nut smell. So, you know, I didn't really know that's what they were going to be like, because I think when some people say nutty, this is the kind of smell they're talking about. Whereas when I think of nuts, I think of like, you know, like the almond smell that you get in Burberry Brits or in, you know, even Hypnotic Poison. You can tell it's almond, you know it's almond, but it doesn't smell like biscuits. It doesn't smell like pastry. It doesn't smell like bread. You know, it just has the essence of like literal almond essence. So no good for me, that one. Okay, let's have a look. We're now on to number 40. So which one's 40? Let's have a look. The notes in number 40 are plum, black amber, cassis, ooh, spray it, orchid, jasmine, vanilla, woody notes and musk. Oof. This smells like a very generic body spray to me. I'm looking through to see what it's been compared to. It's been compared to, oh, Vanilla Woods. It's also disappearing very quickly, this one. Quite hard to smell it after you've sprayed it. Is that Lyra it's been compared to? Interesting. Boom. Boom Vanilla Pom. Now I have a miniature of that. Yes, it is that kind of smell. That one smells like caramel, apples, but it's very, very watery and light. Too sweet for me. Yeah, I mean, it just smells like a generic body spray. I don't think this one's interesting at all. Like, you can definitely buy a perfume, an actual perfume that smells like this easily. And Boom, the caramel pom one, that's a really safe bet, because that pretty much just smells like that. So I mean, this one's a full waste of time. This one, if you kind of like popcorn and that kind of smell, I can totally see that you would like it. I'm just going to see if I can brighten this up a bit. But I mean, for me personally, it's just not for me, but I can understand why people like it. This, I don't bother with that one. I don't think so. I don't think that's worth bothering with at all. So then we've got 68. Woo! This one just smells like a rubbish version of Cloud. It's a Baccarat Rouge smell. And it's not a nice Baccarat Rouge smell. Nah, I mean, there's literally so many perfumes you can get with this profile. This one, let's have a look at the notes for this. What number are we on? 68. So this apparently has dragon fruit, lychee, jasmine, hibiscus, sea notes, vanilla and musk. I get quite a lot of jasmine in this, to be fair, so it's like a really jasmine-y, very watery, weak version of Cloud. Smells quite synthetic. Oh yes, they've got it compared to Burberry Her. Yeah, a very synthetic version of Burberry Her. But honestly, it's cheaper to get the Zara, I think it's called Juicy Fruit or something like that, which is supposed to be the Burberry Her dupe, and it smells similar but way, way nicer than this. I mean, it doesn't smell expensive, but it's better than this. And it's like £7 for a 30ml bottle, so absolutely don't bother with this one either. I think this is a waste of time compared to Red Temptation. Yeah, it's just compared to all the things that smell a bit like Baccarat Rouge. Yeah, it's boring. It's really boring. It's not particularly well done. Don't bother with that one. Personal feelings, obviously, but if you've been wondering about them. Now, this is the closest that I'm going to get to liking one right here, but sadly, biscuity. I'm really sad about this one. Oh, because this one's pretty. This one is as well, but this one, I think this actual scent profile is kind of nice until that nutty biscuit kind of vibe starts kicking in, and then it just becomes a little bit meh. Again, it's just, I've really, sorry, my iPad's playing up a bit at the moment. So let's find the notes for Number 62. So I'm thinking this is the original Boom Boom cream smell, and I can imagine in a body cream maybe, I don't know, if it has this weird biscuity nutty accord, I still wouldn't like this one at all. But top notes here are pistachio and almond, middle notes heliotrope and jasmine, base notes caramel, vanilla, salt and sandalwood. And honestly, I just... dramatic lighting, eh? It's just got too much of a biscuity smell. It's just got too much of that vibe to it, both of these. Both of them, I can imagine, without that, I'd like them both. And both of them, I can understand why other people like them. These two are a total waste of time. These two are really pretty if you like incredibly gourmand. If you like popcorn, if you like caramel popcorn and nuts, you're going to love these. In perfume, I mean. I love popcorn in real life, I just don't want to smell like popcorn. This is the best one. This is also very good, but yeah, it's just that pistachio and almond in this. The nuts in these are very much like the smell of like a nutty cookie or something. It doesn't smell like actual nuts to me, but you know, it's done now. I tried it, I tested them all out. I've been wanting to test them out for ages. I've crossed it off my list. I'm not keeping any of them. I don't like any of them. I actually wonder whether the one that I'd be the closest to liking is the blue one that's kind of coconutty, but I'm not sure if that's got nuts in as well, so I don't think I'd consider buying it. And none of these lasted particularly long, to be honest, when I tried them. They don't last particularly long on paper. This one didn't last very long on my skin. Neither did this one. These I didn't even bother trying on my skin because I don't like them. I actively don't like them. This is way too jasmine-y. And this one's just boring. But yeah, I mean, it was fun to try them. But yeah, I no offence meant to anyone that likes them. They're just not my jam. I'm going to pass them on.